Welcome back. The position of Alice in Dairyland is a full-time communications and public relations job with the state of Wisconsin. The coveted role has an extensive application process. Now down to the top 6 candidates. We welcome finalist Natalie Roe today. Nice to meet you, Natalie.
Nice to meet you too.
Give me a little background on your work in agriculture thus far.
Yeah, so I was born and raised on my family's agriculture crop farm and commercial grain elevator in Monticello, Wisconsin. So there we harvest crops and take them to the Mississippi River to be exported or made into ethanol, as corn is. And through that, I was just really immersed in agriculture from a young age. My family loves to tell stories of how they would take my car seat out to the field when I was little so I could ride in the combine with my grandpa. But through that, I just really developed a passion for agriculture. I joined 4-H, started showing dairy, pigs, rabbits, and ducks. Basically, any animal my dad would let me bring home, I took it home. Through that, I developed a deep passion for the dairy industry and started my own small herd of registered brown Swiss with my brothers and a neighboring dairy farmer. I joined FFA in high school and really started doing career and leadership development events that helped spark my love for agriculture education and advocacy. And that led me to the University of Wisconsin-Madison, where I double majored in dairy science and life sciences communication to help merge my passions for both agriculture and communications.
And you are working in the industry, already putting some of those skills to use.
Yes, I graduated this past December and now work at Broadhead, which is a marketing agency, and there I am a social media coordinator helping my agriculture clients be them best selves on social media and help present their story to consumers.
Why does the position of Alice in Dairyland appeal to you?
It appeals to me because I grew up on a farm, not realizing that my parents' long hours or the community of farmers was not normal for all other kids. So I took that to heart and really appreciated how I grew up and what I learned growing up on a farm. And when I went to college, I realized that you don't only have to be a farmer to get the small feel of a community and support from agriculture. So I realized that Alice in Dairyland is a perfect opportunity to continue sharing the story that I learned through agriculture and my own experiences, as well as the support and community that agriculture provides to everyone else.
Looking back on some of those photos, certainly a lot of different organizations and experiences prepared you for this. What really stands out in your past?
One of my most fond experiences that I have had was I was the 2023-2024 National Brown Swiss Youth Ambassador, and that allowed me to travel the nation connecting with different Brown Swiss breeders, youth exhibitors, and other fairgoers that might be attending our national shows and connect with them about the unique characteristics of a Brown Swiss breed and what impact they create on the nation.
Why do you encourage people to reach out, whether it is at their local fair or attending an event or meeting Alice somewhere out there in Wisconsin? Why is that important?
I think it's really important where people not only learn where their food comes from, but just get a more deeper connection to agriculture. 1 in 10 people in Wisconsin work in agriculture or in the agriculture industry somehow. So just knowing that and being able to connect, even if it's not with Alice, but with other people who are out there working in the industry, can make a really big difference in agriculture's impact, not only on our state, but all the consumers that it's impacting.
Well, already a great voice for agriculture. We wish Natalie luck as you continue towards potentially becoming Alice. We'll be sure to update our viewers along the way. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.